Morning everyone, kamusta na po kayo? Ay, Diyos ko. Ano na ang nangyayari sa daigdig? Ano nangyayari sa bansa natin, guys? Ayan. Happy Monday, Sir Daniel. How are you? Kumusta? Yeah, I do. As long as if I had time. And I wanna also say thank you to your time for visiting my humble channel. How are you, go? How are you, bro? Yeah. Maybe I would use my language, Sir Daniel, which is gonna be hard for you to understand. I am going to speak Tagalog. I hope you don't mind, and I hope it will be okay for all of you guys. Just comment if you cannot understand what I'm talking about. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Ni hao ma, ni hao ma, ni hao ma. What's up? What's up? Oh, okay. How are you, Miss Karen? Thank you for coming. Parang, I hope naisip ko lang na, I think this is not the right time to, tackle everything. Mr. MS, I am from the Philippines, bro. How are you? A big shout out to you. Hi. MS, shout out to you. Thank you for coming. There's an issue that I wanted to tackle. Ito nga, yung mga what is happening here in the Philippines about the corruptions. Almost 80% of the agencies are under the influence of corruption. This is just my opinion, guys. Although it's too early to talk about those things. Pero it really bothers us, di ba? Tayo mga ordinaryong citizen. Sabihin man natin na we are not in position to tackle, pero the way things are going right now, quite bad, hindi maganda eh. Lately, yung huling balita ko, ito yung two people who are close to the president tendered the resignation out of, delikadesa, ika nga. Kasi yung office kasi nila na involved na rin sa parang syndicated corruption sa government agencies. From Congress down the streams. Lately, sabi na kay BBM na raw. And there is an issue na nagbigay daw ng pera doon sa executive secretary. Hanggang sa nalaman ko to kagabi, nagbabasa ako ng mga ibang live, ibang YouTuber, ng mga comments nila out of delicadeza, yung DBM secretary natin tender the resignation out of delicadeza, which is good. But for me, I think she's not still free kung halimbawa magkaroon man ng investigations, di ba? Kasi involved yung office niya, the way Si handle the agency kasi nagpirma yata siya dun sa ano yun ha, yung may pinirma niya yata siya na para i-release yung budget kasi she is the one handling the budget eh. So yun yung point, yung pini-question siya. Kahit sabihin natin na halimbawa na they are innocent but in the eyes of the other people they are positive. Alam niyo yun, yung public perceptions, di ba? Kasi yun ang hinahanap ng ano, yun ang inaantay ng mga trolls, yung inaantay ka lang magkamali. Dito sa gobyernong ito, yun ang inaantay nila na magkamali ka, yung lalagyan nila ng butas. Papasukin ka ngayon ng mga ng mga infiltrator ng mga yung kabilang panig. Ngayon sila nag-aaway-away, di ba? Dating unity. They are united. Eh kaso, dumating sa time na yung isa hindi na makapagantay, atat na, mga gusto umupo, kahit lahat ng paraan ginagawa nila just to make sure na yung alam nyo yung public sentiment, yun ang gusto na makuha eh. Kasi tayo mga emotional tayo, mahilig tayo mga Pilipino, mahilig sa underdog. Gusto natin yung mga parang San Fernando po ba, yung inaapi-api ka and then in return he will take revenge with punching power, di ba? Ganun ang gusto nila yung alam mo yung kaya itong bansa natin sa totoo lang guys, wala nang katahimikan. Kawawa tayo mga maliliit. Sila walang problema sila, may mga pera sila eh. Kumikita sila, tayo nagpapasahod sa kanila. Dahil sa isang bagay na hindi sila nagkasundo, ayun, nag-aaway-away. Gusto nila? Equal sharing of power? Dinuto sila ng tao, dapat i-respeto natin yan. Diba? Magantay kung sino nakaupo, hintayin natin matapos. Suportahan na natin kung nakita natin ba yung presidente natin may mga pagkukulang. Bigyan po natin ng advice, tulungan po natin para in one way or another naiahon tayo sa isang kahirapan nito. Sa ngayon po, ang naghihirap dito, ang nagdurusa ang mga tao. Hindi sila. Wala silang problema kasi libre sila lahat eh. Hindi pinoproblema ba nilang kakainin nila? Hindi sila ng problema. Tayo, pag wala tayong makain, problema natin, di ba? Sila, pag walang makain, pupunta na sa restaurant yan. Pipirma lang yan. Sino magbabayad ng kinakain ng mga hayupak na yan? Diba tayo mga mamamayan? Kasi tayo yung mga end user eh. Kahit sabihin mong basubiro yan, walang trabaho. Putik, nagbabayad yun ng nagbabayad ng tax yan. Kasi pagsakay mo pa lang sa jeep, pagsakay mo pa lang sa tricycle, may na yan, may bayad niyan kasi yung mga gasolina, may tax yan. Walang libre dito sa atin. Meron dito, libre mura. Diba? Ngayon, pag tinutuligsan natin sila, nagagalit sila. Bang yung alam mo, ang tao, walang kabusugan, walang kasiyahan, walang contentment. Diba? Yan ang mahirap. It is very hard to handle the people who don't have a contentment in life. Yung inggit, kasi gusto na, if they were in power, they can do whatever they want. They can take whatever they want. Diba? Kasi alam mo yung batas natin napakahina. Walang solid foundation itong batas ng Pilipinas na totoo lang. Dahil sa mga hayupak ng mga congressman na yan. Ano sabi ng matandang Marcos nung araw? Pag siyang nawala, yung mga iyan, mag-aaway-aaway yan. Pag-aagawa nila yung isang upuan. Ayun yung sa kanta ni Heber Bartolome nung araw. Naalala niyo yung kanta ni Heber Bartolome? Guys? Ngayon na nangyayari. Ito malala to ngayon eh. Panahon ni BBM. Kasi ang gusto ni Sara siya umupo. Elected yan na si Bongbong. Hintayin na lang po natin na matapos yung mga panawagan nila magkaroon ng resign. Hoy, may mga nanawagan na resign. Alam nyo ba ang ibig sabihin yan? Sino po upuin nyo? Diba? Sino po upuin nyo? Si Sara. Tapos mamimili daw siya ng ano, mamimili siya ng nagiging vice president niya. Sino? Si Amy? Excuse me. Wow. Hello, Amy. Tumatanda ka na, Amy. Magunas dili ka. Tama na yung sobrang paghahangad, Amy. Matututo pa yung pakumbaba. Diba mo yun? Sabi nila, blood is thicker than water. Pero sa nangyayari, dahil sa kasakiman sa power, hindi na ano yung ano, hindi na tinitignan kung kadago ako o hindi. Ganun. Di ba sila mismo, papansin nyo, mga politiko dito sa atin, sila magkakamag-anak, nag-aaway-away. Di ba? Nang dahil sa posisyon. Nung isa, magkapatid nga, nag-aaway-away sa pagiging mayor. Tignan nyo sa Makati, sila nag-aaway-away. Di ba? Yung tama, sino nagsasuffer ngayon? Tayo mga mamamayan, tayo mga maliliit. Kasi masyado kasi tayong ano ina-idolize natin yung mga politiko. Di ba? Kita mo yung sa INC, yung rally ng INC. Nag-stage ng rally yung INC for peace. Sino pumunta? Di ba si Amy? Politika yun eh. Dapat di nyo sinasalihan ng politika yan. Pumunta si Marcolita. Understood, INC siya. Pero anong paliwanag niya? Transparency. Siya nga, hindi niya may labas yung totoo niya salin. Declaration niya. Ayaw niya ilabas yung pangalan ng mga tao na nagbigay sa kanya ng ayuda doon sa contribution sa kanyang election, sa kanyang pagtakbo. Tama ba yon? So, siya mismo. Hindi niya nga may paliwanag yung kalukuhan niya, tapos pupunta ka sa stage, aakyat ka, magsasalita ka ng transparency. Who the hell are you? Diba, abogado yan, guys. Kaya minsan, hindi ko din na lahat ng mga abogado. Ang mga abogado minsan, they are born to break the law. And there are also good lawyers who defend the law. Diba? Ganun ang buhay natin, ganito eh. Naalala lang tayo pag dati ng eleksyon. Diba? Pag nakaupo na, wala na. Hindi ka nang kilala. Baka pag panagbabanyo sila sa kalsada, nagsasakyan nilang magagara eh. Bubusinahan ka pa hanggang tumakbo ka pa patabi. Wala na yung yung kortesiya, wala na yun. Piling na hari yung mga yan. Ano na yan, mga untouchable na yan. Hindi naman yun si Sarah, pupunta ng mall, isang batalyon ng dalang bodyguard. Sino nagpapasahod doon? Siya? Hindi siya nagpapasahod doon. Lahat ng politiko may mga bodyguard. Kahit barangay captain mo may bodyguard. Diyos ba yan? Sino nagpapasahod doon? Hindi tayong mga mamayan, tayong mga Pilipinong maliliit. Kaya dapat, matagal pa, 2028, may minuluto na sila. May naririnig ako, si Aileen nga raw, tatakbong vice president. Baka yun ang pangako sa kanya. Alam mo, mahabang mahabang usapin, mahabang proseso. Kaya, guys, dapat sa ganang akin lang ito, opinion ko lang, dapat ngayon pa lang pag-aralan nyo na po kung sino yung nakarapat dapat na iluklok natin sa kung anumang pwesto ang tatakbuhin nila. Ngayon pa lang, ilang taon pa, 2 years na higit pa, pag-aralan nyo po yung mga track records ng mga yung kung sino makakatulong sa atin, kung sino ang uupo na matino na walang bahid ng kalukuhan, yung may malinis na track record, at yung di sana sila pag nandun na sila sa posisyon, hindi sana sila masilaw sa kung anong kalakaran. Kasi nung araw pa yan, DPWH, bantog na yan ang korupsyon. DPWH, custom, yan, customs. Nandiyan naman mga imported na na nakakalusot sa tax. Yung pangatlo nga, BIR. Nung araw, hindi ko lang alam mga baka yung BIR to na. Pero nung araw kasi, matindi yung tatlong ahinsya na yan. Kahit sa ano yata ng ahinsya ng gobyerno, may corruption. Pati sa DBA, na-infiltrate na rin ng corruption. Out of delikadisa, yan, si Secretary, nag-resign. Yun ang tao ng may prinsipyo, may kahihiyan. At saka si Executive Secretary. Kasi they are not elected, they are appointed. So, pag dapat ganun ang tao, may kahihiyan. Hindi natin sasabihin na magbabalat sibuyas, hindi. Pagkatao mo yun pag halimbawa na may prinsipyo ka na, nadungisan yung pangalan mo sa ganung na-involve ka sa mga ganyang usapin, dapat gumawa ka na ng parang, resign ka. Kaya, a big shout out to Miss Jordan. Thank you, Miss Armina, Armina Pagdanganan, Secretary of Department of Budget. I salute you for your actions, ma'am. I salute for you that. Pero, you're still under investigation. That's what I know. Pag may inquiry, hindi ka pa rin nakakaligtas dyan. Kasi may issue yata na pumirma ka doon sa pag-release ng budget. Kahit sabihin mo na hindi ka involved, hindi ka involved sa nangyayari sa atin ngayon, involved ka. Shout out to Marduki De La Puente. A big shout out to you. Copy for what? What do you mean by your question about Marduki De La Puente? Do you copy? I copy for what? What do you mean? I Miss Jordan. Gracias, amiga. Your dispatcher? My dispatcher is not answering. Can you check him over? I don't even know him. Okay. But anyway, thank you for coming. Ayan kung naalala nyo guys, mayroong isang tao na dating kaibigan ni Tommy Manotoc. Hindi chismis to may nag-interview doon kay Tommy Manotoc na tao ni Tommy Manotoc, dating husband ni Amy, na inagaw niya kay Aurora Pihuan. Diba? Lumalabas nung araw, kinidnap. So in return, yun pala, kasama ni Amy. Panahon tatay nila nung araw. Alam mo kung naalala nyo nung araw yan? Yung taong yun, Manolo ang apelido Manolo or Manalo. Close friend yata ni Tommy Manotoc yun na inindros yata sa gobyerno ni dating Pangulo na nag-handle ng mga government GOCC yata yon. Tapos ang sabi niya nung time na yon si Amy daw yung kinikita ng mga kumpanyang yon kinukuha ni Amy para sa kanyang bisyo. Yeah. to feed her needs. Ito yan. Tapos meron dito ngayon. May ano dito, may write up. Dito sa ano, kaya para sinisiraan si Bibim dahil sa kanyang lihim na bisyo. Bagay halata naman yung mukha niya, di ba? Yung buttocks niya, tinitira sa ngayon, puro paganda. So, lahat yan maglalabasan din yan. Maglalabasan din yan. Wala namang bahong di lumalabas eh. Diba? Walang apoy pag walang usok. Ika nga. Lahat naman yan, DB na yan, nung araw pa yan eh. So, kaya guys, magmasid-masid kayo. We need to be alert what is happening around. Huwag po natin tutulugan itong mga nangyayari sa atin. Parang parang mafia na yung gobyerno natin eh. Yung government agency parang mafia na eh. Mafia ng mga korupsyon. Diba? Sayang lang, sayang. Hi, John Connor. Too much cocaine? No, I don't know about cocaine. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry to say that. And besides, I am not a user of cocaine. Maybe some other guys, they're in Venezuela. Huh? They're under the what? You know, the Venezuelan government they are under the watchful eyes of the Americans because of that cartel. They are using the sea to transport those drugs. They are under the eyes of the Americans. And it's better for them to back down. It will not help for them. It will just oh wow, what time is it in Germany, bro? John Connor? It's 9:19 in the morning here. This is a Philippine time. What about yours? Are you in Berlin? It's 2:21 in the morning. Good morning, Germany. Hi, Europe. Good morning. Shout out to all the members of NATO. You do? Well, that's good for you because in the United States there are some states that they allowed to use marijuana, but it's about for their health. There are some states that they allowed using marijuana. Why? How does what kind of excitement that it gives to you, Mr. John Connor? Every time you pop a cigarette. I love you, John. I love you also, John Connor. How are you? Anyway, how long you been using the weed? Are you doing it every day? Wow, look who's here. Hi, Mr. Sid Ali. How are you? Um, how is Canada right now, sir? Kind of. Is it snowy today? How is the weather right now, sir? I read about uh, the snow in the US, which is I forgot already what part of the US. The snow is almost 20 inches thick. Yeah, there is a part of the US. The snow is 20 inches thick. Do you have any idea what kind of weather right now in Manitoba? Uh, yeah, since my son is in Manitoba, I wonder how. Oh, that's on your side. Next to what country or what state of the US? Minnesota or Memphis? So kind of cold right today. The weather is cold. Here, hey, here's the thing, sir. I chat. I had a chat with my son. The past days. Wow, that's pretty cold. I had a chat with my son the past few days. He's planning, although it's gonna be take a long time. What we had talk about is about if if my eldest daughter could be able to go to Manitoba, um, which is he is inviting her sister, you know, to go there to apply for, if she can avail a job, and if that thing happen, he has a plan to, to sponsor us to go to Canada, and that was his plan. If he can avail the permanent residency, since uh, taking a permanent residency is no joke. There's a lot of exams, uh, a lot of uh, questionnaire, something like that. I don't know if he can avail the PR, and I'm you know I'm I'm very optimistic that uh, his his employer would assist him or help him, maybe first to extend his contract, since he is under contract for 3 years, and this coming December is gonna his first year in Canada, so he still have 2 years, right? And we are praying that he can avail the permanent residency. So yeah, I do. I do, sir. Don't worry. If that time comes, I will make it a point. I'm gonna see you personally. I am going to tell him that I have a friend in Canada. Are you in Toronto right now? Yeah, yeah, I am right. Yeah, that was his plan. He will sponsor us to go there together with my wife. But of course, at first, I am reluctant to accept because a lot of things comes into my mind that it's going there is not a joke. I don't know what is GTA. Can can you enlighten me for that, sir? What is GTA stands for? He is convincing his big sister to. Okay, that's good. Wow, you're from Toronto, a big city, right? Toronto Raptors. May I. Hi, sir. Good morning. From Thailand. Can you speculate your real name? So, yes, a big shout out to you, my friend. Would you like to visit Manila also, sir? Do you have any plans? Wow. Thanks for the roses from Thailand. A big shout out to you, sir. A friend of mine from Canada, Mr. Syed Ali. GTA is great Toronto area, like also in Manila. Greater Manila, we call it a Greater Manila, a capital of the Philippines, capital city, I mean. He is convincing his, big sister to apply for Canada, and he already uh, he already made a move to introduce uh, one of his friends there in Canada to talk about it with her sister. So I don't know what's their plan, but it will happen. I think I already made up my mind. Uh, I also wanted to come over. How old are you, bro? Why are you separated with your first wife? My eldest daughter is still she's still single. You're 45. How many kids do you have? My eldest daughter is still single, and she's only 31 years old. Anyway, you're 45. Is 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 your children is with you right now, or are you living alone? Me, I'm already old. I'm gonna be 64 years old next year. Old enough, right? Living here with my wife, and yeah, I do have four children. The eldest is still single, and my son, the second one is there right now in Manitoba, and the third one is a girl who is already married, and my youngest son is still in college. His graduation is gonna be next year. Uh, he can he will finish his college next year. So after that, once he graduated, you know, I think it's gonna be the time that I could celebrate. I could be more happier. At least I've done my part with their lives. Uh, they might have a better future ahead of us, and I'm happy for them. It is because they follow what I wish is for them. Yes, she's still single, and I think ready to mingle. She's a teacher, but the third girl, the third child I had happens to be also a girl. She's the only one who got married within my four children. She's the first one to get married. And the remaining three are still single. The youngest is still in college, gonna be, he might, he might graduate, he will be finish his college next year. She's major in English. She's an English teacher, grade 7. She is handling a grade 7. Yeah, she is an English teacher, government school. Right now, she is working in government school. And it was her big biggest plan to maybe one of these days she can uh, his younger brother is, yeah, before, her first job was in office in a private company, and then when she took a board exam, she took a board exam one time, and she passed the board exam in just one take. She's not a repeater, just once. And then she applied on a uh, private, I mean, she applied on a private school. And then when after the pandemic, that is the time that she applied for a government. government schools, and she was lucky for her. She got a job. I this is the thing. Sometimes smart kids are hard headed. Do you agree? She's smart. Yeah, she's a hard worker. And that is why, every time she got home, she keeps on complaining about her co-teacher's ability. Some she's complaining about. No, she's the eldest. My third child is already married. She's a girl. My eldest daughter and the second child is they're already in Canada. She's a technician, and the third one is um who happens to already married, and the youngest right now is still in school. Yeah, you know what? She's a good provider, and that is why I'm happy for them. Uh, behind behind those hardship that I've been through, um, I'm pretty much feeling fulfilled the way they burn their eyebrow in school, the way they put weight on their studies. It is because all of my four children have their own dreams, and that is to finish their study, to be kind of to have a degree. She did. She is. Yeah, she was. Um, she had a strong personality. She, I made her strong. That and that is why she's smart, strong lady, and she cannot be she cannot be easy to to I have a difficulty in English. I am not really that good. You cannot easily bring her down. That is the beauty of. Do you think so? Yeah, I am just hoping that she can she can pursue her dream of going there. What do you mean by that? Home Pignani? What's I is this is this kind of word is new to me. I don't I don't really what is the meaning of Pignani. She wishes to be there because of his brother influence. She really wanted to. I hope somebody could help. I What do you mean by that? Companion? Well, the only thing that I could say about her is that she's kind of sometimes she's strict. Well, I you know on my part I don't really whoever they want to be a partner in life. It was not my problem anymore. I am always telling them if you could find someone you feel that if you feel that someone will make you happy for the rest of your life, I mean, find someone, and you have no problem. I am telling them you have no problem. For me, I will not mediate. I will not intervene because you have the freedom to choose. Yeah, that's I'm always saying to them. They have the freedom to choose whoever they want to be a partner in life, and they don't have a problem for me for that because I I give them the I am already giving the freedom. The most the most important thing to me is you know they followed what my instructions are. They followed my rules. No boyfriend. I mean I mean my rules to them is no diploma, no boyfriend. And that's what happened. And then right now, every time we had that conversation, I'm always I told them, look where you are now. If you guys don't follow my wishes, if you guys don't follow my rules or my instruction, you couldn't be there where you are now. And now I told them that I'm happy. Time will come that my Lord will take me to his to heaven. I'm happy to leave you there. That you are already in the best way of life. You have your job, and you can buy whatever you want. This is the thing that I am especially to my girls. You need to they need to finish their study. It is because once you get married and then you separated your ways, what will happen to you? It will just depend on the your husband. Yeah. What what about if you got married and you know nothing in life? You don't have a job. It is only your husband who had a job. So what will happen to you if your husband divorce you? Since you are dependent to your husband, what will happen? You'll just you'll just cry and then go back to our house. Now that you are already a degree holder, it's not hard to find a you can live alone. You can if you have a child, you can provide everything for your child because she have a good job. They, they have a steady income. Unlike me before and my wife, I we came from a inherit this kind of life. We came from a poor family, and that is why when we got married, we had a plan, a simple family, and it happens that my wife and me had a one plan. We had the same plan, and that is to send our children in school to succeed, and that's what happened. We provide them everything. Even though sometimes we do, you know, long hours of work in order for them to go to school. So with the grace of the Lord, with His guidance, they already finished their school. They graduated in college. Look where they are now. One is, yeah, as I said before, she's already she had a good job, and that's she's teaching. And my second is there in Canada already. He is in Thompson City in Manitoba. And the third one is a family already. Uh, she is a data analyst, and also my youngest is still in college. And right now she's doing his thesis. Why, sir? You have plans to meet here? Yeah, maybe I could introduce to you. I can introduce her to you. So, what is your job right now, Mr. Sayed? I know you're rich. You're a rich man. Time will come, we will see each other there. I will meet you in person. With the proper timing, proper, you know, if that time will, if that time comes, yeah, are you sure? I will inform you if ever I will be there. But I think it's still, it's still, I don't know yet. Although although I already changed my mind, but I don't know how long will it takes. You're not, aren't you sleepy? What time is it in Canada right now? We are ahead of how many hours? 11 hours? It's already what time is it now? It's 9 it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's already 8 in the evening. Yeah, I will ask, I will tell her about you. If she's willing to meet you, then I will inform you. By the way, how will you know if she's interested? How could I, how could I send you a message? So we are ahead of 11 hours. It's 9:53 in the morning here. Yeah, it's almost 10 a.m. Oh wow. Maybe my son is already fast asleep. Maybe he's already on bed. Why? Are you interested? Yeah, there is no joke. She's still single. I am pretty sure I know her because she's my lady. She's my child. This is this is not a scam. Oh no, so one of these days, if you can, you might have a time for her. Or are you willing to are you willing to talk to her? I could tell her that there is someone who is interested of her, and that is you if you're interested. But you already have 3 children. What will your It all depends to the two of you. I cannot categorically answer to that because I'm not holding her decision. Like what I told you, she's a smart woman. You can't easily drag her to something else. She's smart, and I'm warning you. Yeah, sometimes she can be too much picky. Who knows? Nobody can tell. That kind of thing is gonna be between you and her. All I could do is introduce it to each one of you. If if you're interested to her and she's interested to you, why not? Yeah, she's a bachelor. It's all up to you guys. I can never tell her what you're gonna. I can never tell her you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, because she has already heard own decision. That's all I can say. It it wasn't my feeling anymore. I on my part, I already finished on my part. When it comes to love life, I don't have the hands already. She's the one who will pick, not me. She will decide, not me. And that is why what I said before, when it comes to love life, I don't have a hand, because I uh, I am giving them the freedom to choose whoever that person they might want to be a partner in life. It's not for me anymore. It's for them. And that is why I'm giving them the free hand. I am not this look. This is me. This is my decision, or my perceptions in life. I will not intervene, and I will not dictate them what to do. They will be the one to choose. Maybe you got me right. For as for as long as I already finished my responsibility to them, and that is sending them to school. That's all. They follow what my instructions are. Study hard, and I will not benefit for that. They will they will are going to benefit for what they did. They're gonna be paid for what they did. So it's up for them, you know. I could not tell. Maybe if you start, if you are interested, you can start. Uh, you can start knowing her. But you know, she has a job right now. She's a government employee. I think it's you must be the one to make a first move. But I'm gonna tell her about you if she is in the right mood. Um, you know, all my life, this is the kind of life what I am today. I am since I am already, I am already retired. The age of I I retired 2 years ago, and I don't have a job. I am jobless right now, and my children are the ones who are providing me what we for our needs. The three of them right now, they are the ones who providing us what our needs are in our home. since our life is just, we are living in a simple way. We don't have an extravagant life. As much as possible, I want it to be simple. No eating outside, fancy restaurant. No, we can we cannot afford it. We always do. Every time that we had an occasion, we'll just celebrate inside the house. We just we just buy food, ordering food in a restaurant, then gather it. Our gathering was just so simple inside our home. This is just a tiny home, tiny house that we had, and this place is very instrumental to me. This is the place where they open the, this is the place where they open their eyes until they grow up, until yeah, that's true. As much as possible, we are cooking our food in the fancy restaurants. There's a lot of MSG, which is not good for me since I am a diabetic. And I don't eat too much. At my age, I have having a hard time. Uh, I'm having a hard time digesting the food. Yeah, it's true. Like in my case, I am I am more on fish and vegetable. I eat sometimes small portions of meat once in a week. I eat mostly fish or veggies. Just let me know if you're interested, sir. Yeah, yes, I do, but not too much. I seldom eat. Octopus is your favorite, and pork. How about you? Anyway, what is your religion, sir? Are you a Christian? Oh, so pork. You don't eat pork, right? We have different religion. We are Catholic. We are Catholic, and you are Muslim. So how could it be? Do you think it will? You can work it out, just in case. Well, in a way, yeah, yeah, I understand. By the way, where is your origin, sir? Where is your origin? Are you from Middle East? Are you an Arab? Hi, Miss Evelyn. Shout out to you. Yeah, it's gonna be easy for you guys as long as you can, you know, iron it out. As long as you're from Pakistan. How long have you been there in Toronto? Hi, Miss Evelyn. Shout out to you. Shout out. I have a friend here from Mr. Said Ali, who happens to be from Canada, and I am introducing to him my daughter. I've been longing for her to get married because she's already 31 years old. I want I want her to find her partner for as long as we are still here on earth. Yeah, I agree. As long as you understand each other, there is no problem about religion, right? It is going to be just the between of you, between the two of you, who will handle everything. For as long as you understand each other. The most important thing is we're talking about love and mindset and also respect and what communication. Those are the things that we need to exercise inside the home. If you cannot communicate each other, what is the use of living together? If there is no trust, how could you guys still live together inside the house? I am right. And also respect. We should exercise respect to each other. As long as you respect you and as long as you respect her, yeah, that's true. So you need to be united, get united, trust, respect, communication, and the most important thing I think one of these is peace. Peace between you and her. You cannot live you cannot have a harmonious life if there is no peace. I am right? This is the reason why from day one up to now we are still living together. My relation with my wife is still strong for almost 30 years. Although we also have some some misunderstanding, but it's just a little thing. The best way to make your relation go stronger is that one of you will have to exercise what we call this a patience. Yeah, it is because from the very beginning, when you are still young, being like boyfriend girlfriend, and then you guys plan to have a family, and that is gonna be between you and her, who had a plan to build a family to make it true. And the reason to make it strong, the reason to make it strong is you need to exercise, give her respect, give some trust and communication, so they can have peace. Those are the four things that are very important. How can you have peace without having communication? If there is problem, you got to communicate with your wife. You got to respect her decision. You know, the that is those are the parts of having a relationship, to work it, to make it stronger. And then nobody will hey, this is my observation. This is there's the one thing that I've observed. You guys, if you have the misunderstanding with your wife, please don't hurt your wife in front of your children. Yeah, that is the ugliest part of having a misunderstanding or quarrel or fighting. That's number one. That is number one tip. Especially in front of your children, you spank your wife. Yes, and then your son is watching over you. There comes a time that they will they will put it in their mind, and your son will be the one to hunt you. They never like it, and that is why up to now I am telling my wife, you got to remember, once I spank you, or my hands slaps you, that is the what we call this, uh, that is the time that we could be parting our ways. So up to now I never did it, and I still love my wife because she's the mother of my children, and I love her so much up to now. This is what we call one woman man. Because I had a bad experience about separate life. It was I had a bad experience about it because my parents parted their ways when I was 2 years old, and we were left behind by under the care of our grandparents. That is why I was denied. I was denied a schooling. Uh, I don't I don't have the proper education. I just finished my first grade year. I am only elementary graduate. But yeah, telling you that, guys, it's very hard. It's really hard if you don't have parents on your side. Every time you get sick, there's no around except your grandparents. The love that our parents could give us is a big difference than the love that our grandparents shows us. But instead, uh, grandchildren are not the obligation of the grandparents. Grandchildren are not the obligations of grandparents. Do you agree? But the mere fact what had happened to us, our grandparents were forced to take take good care of all of us because there is nobody around. My father left, and then my mother left. So they are the only people, the closest people on our side, and that is my grandparents. So this is the reason why I hate to see this, because I already had an experience what had happened to us before, and that is why I promised to myself that once I get a family, once I build a family, I will make it sure I wanted a simple life. and I will do everything in order for us to live smoothly together with my wife, together with my four children. What what whatever trials that our Creator will give us to us. Look, where am I now? I've been through. We've been. Me and my wife have been through like a lot, sacrifices, struggles in life, and that is why, you know, some of the other people there, our friends, they are looking up to us. You know, we had some, mer- um, uh, under the other people's eyes were nothing. We got body, you know. There is the guy. There is one guy who underestimated my, he underestimated my ability, my capacity as a father. How could I? He keep on asking me, how could I afford to send my children in school since four of them, and I only a simple driver. You know, after all, it's still ringing on my head. Look, the way things are going right now, who is the winner? My children are the winner because they are already having a degree. It doesn't care that you are poor. For as long as you're striving, you have a dream. My children is you know, my family is my treasure. I've been through a lot, I've been through a lot of sacrifices. I've been through a lot of struggles in life. But right now, look where I am now. I am here standing in front of you, sir, talking to my friend. I am happy the Lord provide me help. He guides me into a better path, right way, right set of mind. You know, those are the things that I'm always saying. I'm always thanking for Him, and I'm so very thankful for that. Who would have thought that my four children could finish their study? Who would have thought that my four children could go to college? Nobody would have thought. Even me. Uh, it is just like that I realized, wow, I did it. You know, I think it's just so happened that the four of them has also they have also a dream, and that is going to finish their study. Yeah, I cannot do it all by myself without the help of my beautiful wife and my loving wife. And I'm so thankful that me and my wife have the same goals in life, and that sending my children to school in order for them to have a better life ahead of us. And right now, it's so overwhelming, but I just cannot believe it. And maybe one of these days, nobody knows. Life right now is too short, but we are happy living them in this world, having a dream also for them, and that is why I always telling my eldest daughter, whoever you wanted to be a partner in life, you don't have a problem for me. I will not intervene. You have the freedom to choice. If it is your choice, then so be it. I will just support you. Same thing what I did to my son-in-law. Really, I know that When when my second girl graduated in college, although I learned before that she has a high school. It's all about her, not me. She will be the one to to decide, not me. I will just introduce to you guys. Each one of you. If you're interested, good. If she's interested, good. See, it's easy. It's all about it's all about you. It's upon you how you could convince her. In that in that in that in that in that thing, I have no more. I could say nothing about it because it's gonna be between you and her. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be you and her. If she likes you, if you like her, so if you like each other, I mean, so what can I do? I will just support the relation. At least the best thing that she did. This is always I'm telling her. Make sure the one that you choose you will not end up crying at the end. I hope you understand what I hope you understand what I'm saying. Make sure that the one that you choose will not end you crying. Will not You will not cry at the end. So what about it, sir? Do you agree? Thank you. Uh, you had a great understanding. That's the reason. As long as you understand each other, everything will be okay. Look, what had happened to me before when I got married? Because I was the only one. I did not bother my relatives. I did not bother my parents when I got married with my wife. I went to her province alone, without anyone by my side. I went I went there in a far place in the province with my wife. I was alone. I did not bring anyone with me. Yeah, I am brave. They said I am brave. Yeah, I am brave enough to face her family. I was the only one. No one is around me. I went to her place, asked her hand. The following day, they went to a civil civil wedding. So that's the only thing that's the only thing I can afford. We undergo the civil wedding by myself, and I have no friends on her place. She's the only my wife is the only person that I know. So I don't even know her relatives, especially her mom or um her brothers. The first time that I went there, and that is the time that she introduced me to her relatives. I do it by myself. I was alone. Unlike other people, when they get married, they bring some relatives. No, I did not bother anyone. Yes, yes, it is. We met here in the city in Manila. So we talk. She loves me, I love her, and then we plan to get married. I tell her I want to marry you, and I don't want to marry here in Manila. I want to go. You know, this is the tradition, right? This is the tradition. I just follow the tradition. I went to her place by myself. Although it is just a civil right, but I'm happy for it up to now. And now I can be sure that if something will happen to me, there is only one woman on my side. That is my wife. Wow, it's been it's been a long hours of conversation, sir. Thank you for it. Thank you for staying. You know, our children is looking up. This is the way that I think. Our children is always looking up to us. Do you agree? If we could get, if we could give them a good example, maybe they will follow that. So parents should be the good example to their children. The reason why I'm doing this because I don't want to remember my past, and I don't want my children will uh, I don't want my children will experience what I had before, what is my past, and that is why I was able to I was able to correct the wrongdoing of my father, which create uh, a bad relation. This is the first time, when I learned that my father and my mother got united. They unite for how many decades? Almost 3 decades. I was already 27 years old then when I first met my father here in Manila, and she was from Cebu. That was the first time that I saw her. I saw him. Huh? Wait, sir. I have an errand. My youngest, my youngest son wants me to check about the barber. He wants to have a haircut, so I have to follow him. He's my boss. So I think I could hang this. I could wait. I could put this my phone on the window. But anyway, I'm so pretty very excited, and so I could just leave my phone here and I'm gonna go back. Look, you see that? This is where I live. This is my room. Thank you, Sir Aled. I'm gonna go back soon. I will just check the barber shop if the barber is there. Ben! Wala pumunta, wala dito eh. Wala sa dyan. Aling isa hindi. At buto na kadiri. Mauna na siya. Ano?
Sa pahinga, sa ako. Papabilisan ko pa. Aalis na daw kayo pa. Basta